Patience out the window, peeking out the window, baby in the pool. Godfather goes, only Lord knows. I've been going hammer, dodging paparazzi through the cameras. Eat it for $4. Brock wearing sandals, yoga on a Monday, stretching to November, watching all the snakes, curving all the fakes. Phone never.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We're on to the divisional round now, 2 steps away from playing on the biggest stage in sports. It's the Saints going up against the Seahawks.
Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Evergreen State and CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. Now Tre'Davious White on the return. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This one complete to Devin Funchess. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. DeForest Buckner. Busting throw to get him for a loss of 6. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. They'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Three and a half to go, first quarter. And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
Here we go.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's spilling them in the offensive backfield.
Shift together here from the D-line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on third down.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Third down, Kaiser. It's complete to Flanner. And that one good for 16 yards and a first.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
First down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Second down following the run. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they're going to have a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Kaiser now from the 50. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one good for 10 yards. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it. And boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup. And guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Well, they gave the 60-yarder a try, didn't make it, and now they're in a tough position defensively. This offense has it in midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Stills over the middle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's caught, Stills, right side. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Again, it's Lewis. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
First carry for Lynch back against his old mates. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Drop to throw. Incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Dumps it off to Lewis. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And that's complete to Lewis. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Dion Lewis from 13 yards out. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they can hold him.
Kaiser now to throw on first down. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Tyus Bowser from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Now a second down throw for Kaiser. And a reception made by Dante Moncrief. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
The Seahawks on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it. We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Here we go.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what?
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
The Seahawks on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. From the gun, Kaiser. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And Lambo will put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a field goal here. They're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
This will be taken in at the 1. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've come upon half. Hold that thought, Mr. Ridley. We've got a trip to the title game on the line. Folks are eager to get right back to the action. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Throwing again is Kaiser on 2nd and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
He's going to fire one, and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Dante Moncrief, 75 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed first round?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the...
Not so much the lake of wisdom, it's more like the lake of whiz.
Did you just come here to look at me? Or did you have something to say?
I think you saw us.
Mic check, mic check. What's going on? I didn't want to get on the mic because I was in a playoff game.
Yeah, I was watching.
You said what?
I was watching it.
Yeah, I want to join, but you want to give me a second because if I lose, I'll be mad. Well, what's good?
Shit. I was trying to see what was going on with the game. I was talking about the game.
It's going good. I'm winning. Well, you'll see. If you watching it, I ain't gonna say what's happening.
Huh?
Dang. I said I wasn't gonna say.
Over now. Y'all won?
You talking to me? Nah, the game ain't over with.
Oh, you still playing?
No, it's the third quarter. Yeah, it's the third quarter.
Why that shit just start over on me?
Oh, you on YouTube? You just skip to it. Just skip. If you could, they shouldn't have. Oh, unless they shouldn't have. But unless I mean, when I joined the chat, it might have did something.
Oh, here we go.
I was gonna give it to Dupree. I was gonna give it to him outside.
Yeah, how you get up on that?
You can give it to him. I don't think he's outside now.
What I do? Hell no, this is cold. I ain't never did this shit. This shit cold. I ain't never did that shit.
Get him.
Unplug your plug. Yeah. Hell no. He did. I think so.
Get him, Clowney. Hey, let that young man get 5 yards.
No, how you lose in my league by 1 point? I can't remember who you lost to. He's playing in my league right now. You lost to the Jaguars. Damn, that shit crazy.
Uh-oh. Dang.
What I do? Quincy? That nigga be playing, he be playing scurvy, bro. That's why he be quitting this shit. Yeah. I'm watching this homeboy play right now. He losing right now, bro. Yeah. Mac-Que-Roni.
The nigga that be effing up the leagues.
Yeah. Man, this they playoff game.
No, I might have to. Who was that talking?
The Raiders.
No.
I told you, he gave his brother the sticks like, hey, play dog for me. Cause he's calling completely different plays the second game, bro. Yeah. I told you that nigga be playing with somebody else, bro. He gonna get his homeboy to come.
Give me that pick.
He went to go get Debo. But every time, cause I used to be in the same conference, like you said, I used to be beating his ass. And one time he came on, and he just started going crazy, calling completely different shit. So I was like, man, hey, what the fuck? Well, I still won, but I heard him talking to somebody on the mic. So I'm like, man, he got somebody else over there playing. That's really crazy. Yeah, that's yep. Yeah, like he don't ever be playing on this safety like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When you a man player, you learn these things. That's what I'm saying.
I just started playing with my safety the other day. You seen it when that nigga Phillips, that's that pick. Yeah, I'm playing with him.
Come on, man. You see, I need one more touchdown. I can call this game.
I'm about to finish watching this damn game over here. This playoff game, he beating his ass.
I ain't gonna say that, dog.
Yeah. Who you lose to?
Who talking about Martin?
No, you. Who you lose
Who I lost? Man, it depends on what. First off, it depends on what league I'm in. Depending on what league I'm in.
In this league.
I only lost to. I lost to. Get up in there, dang! I lost to Atlanta by 1.
He lost to the Falcons by 1.
And then who else did I lose to?
Okay.
It was a good game. I mean, it went to overtime.
So
it went to overtime. And I lost to somebody else. I don't remember who it was.
You lost to Juju tonight?
Who?
You.
It depends. I don't know. I mean, I ain't lost to nobody on no Juju 2 nights in this league. Nobody, dog.
He the Browns. He the Cleveland Browns.
No, I ain't never lost to him. Hey man, you said that's Trey Marsh, right?
Yeah,
Yep. No, we played before.
This man?
Yeah, I beat it behind. No, alright, I ain't played that. I don't know, dog.
He said he don't think he did.
Alright, well, I just have to take his word for it. I'm pretty sure I beat him.
No, he think he beat you on this one.
I mean, I'm just gonna. Got him again. That's good loot. That's good use alert, Mac-Que-Roni. Well, he need to win his division first off before he even come talk to me. Yeah, I lost to Martin before. I remember that. I lost to Mike English once. No, it's tell him it's Madden, dog. It's Madden. I just seen a dude.
It don't matter. You should know what it matter with Madden.
No, it's Madden. I just seen a dude win. I just saw a dude in another league.
He said it's Madden. It don't even matter.
No, I seen a dude in another.
So look, bro, you right here, and I'm watching the game right here on my phone.
No, I just seen a dude. Yes, I seen a dude. A highlight yesterday. Dude had 20. He had 20-some seconds left. It's on Facebook, on YouTube.
It's on YouTube in the Facebook group. He put the broadcast up.
Strip that nigga. I ain't even had to put no coaching.
Yep, in the Mad League Detroit group. I mean, but I don't be talking to nobody like, you know what I'm saying?
Don't face raping.
Most people who got iPhones be doing the FaceTime, but I got the FaceTime on the Galaxy, but don't nobody really have no Galaxy like that.
Oh, man. This dude got lucky and then got a damn.
Yeah. You can, cause I got the Samsung. I can video chat everybody who got Samsung or a good Android.
He has just been completely taken out of this game. In the fourth quarter, he's single digits in the rushing department.
I thought it was gonna be a closer game. I don't know what Martin doing.
He ain't beat me. He probably ain't beat me since the last like 9 times we done played though. So he might be. You know, like sometimes you get in somebody's head.
He came out good though. He came out 27-0. Stop you on.
No. Once he scored, I said, okay, I gotta buckle down. But he don't run. He wasn't running. He couldn't run the ball for a minute. So once he couldn't run, I already knew the day was gonna be.
I got my YouTube muted because I got him on the mic.
I need one more pick, man, so I can call this game. Put some pressure on him, man.
You told him he beating his ass. He tried to say he ain't beating his ass. It's 21st.
No, I seen when you get beat by
him. He's blind, he's blocking the fuck out his line.
Ah, dang. I missed that pick. That's me. Had the wrong person. That should have been another pick right there. I ain't even making no coaching adjustment. No, this dude tripping, dog.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of that.
Hell yeah.
Boy, get him out of there. They got Patrick Peterson hurt, man.
What? Oh, I told you. That's why I said it before the game, bro. I was like, man, watch, bro. You should have just took that shit and just said, fuck it. You like, all right, I took the in. That's what you should have said. Because every time I had to play on the second game, he came back crazy. Like he just knew how to play. The first game, he just waking up like shit. Like,
who y'all talking about?
He the Redskins in that league.
Oh. Got him.
That's why we did. Probably. This nigga about to make the bro 30 seconds left, man.
Oh, this game over with. Yeah, he just run the ball out. He just... Pick! Come on! Man. Who he talking? I know he ain't talking about me. Oh, I see what he's saying. He said good game. His quarterback 70 overall. That's wild.
Ooh. Oh yeah, Martin. Yeah, everything.
Well, bring out the next one.